Headline news for Friday, September 9th from the Westchester County Business Journal, Fairfield County Business Journal, and WestFairOnline.com. Peter Katz reporting. Today's schedule for Britain's King Charles included returning to London from Balmoral Castle in Scotland, meeting with the country's new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, and making a televised address to the British people. Britain is in a 10-day period of mourning following yesterday's death of Queen Elizabeth, whose reign had lasted 70 years, making her the longest-serving monarch in the nation's history. Former White House aide and Trump campaign manager Steve Bannon yesterday pleaded not guilty to New York State charges of defrauding Trump supporters of money they thought they were contributing to pay for building a border wall between the U.S. and Mexico. Bannon was released without bail after his court appearance. The charges in New York pick up where federal charges left off when Donald Trump gave Bannon a presidential pardon, bringing the federal case against him to an end. Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited NATO headquarters in Brussels today after a trip yesterday to Ukraine. Blinken told NATO representatives that he sees the Ukrainians making progress in the war that was started by Russia. He urged continued strong support for Ukraine by NATO members. The Associated Press reported this morning that a review it conducted found that 1 in 3 Republican candidates for statewide offices that are involved in overseeing, certifying, or defending elections support overturning Biden's win in the 2020 presidential election. The AP found that only 40% of the Republican candidates would say that the election was legitimate. In a speech yesterday, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un said his country will never give up its nuclear weapons. He accused the U.S. of trying to weaken North Korea's defenses and trying to undermine its government. Food store chain Kroger today reported a second quarter operating profit of $954 million. Sales were $34.6 billion in the second quarter of 2022, compared with $31.7 billion in the same period last year. Kroger's CEO, Gary Millerchip, said the company's business model has proven to be resilient in a variety of operating and economic environments. Stay in touch with the Westchester County Business Journal, Fairfield County Business Journal, and WestFairOnline.com.